ripped it out of my hand.
Hey everyone, welcome to Kokoto Drive.
Hi Internet, I'm Effie.
I'm Leo.
And we're back playing Doki Doki Literature Club. It was all cute and moe last time we played, so we'll see what happens this time.
I have avoided all the spoilers successfully, so I'm still waiting for this to get fucked. And what are we doing?
Huh. Oh, we're writing a poem. That's what we're doing.
What kind of poem?
A haiku. No, I don't know. Tenacious, no.
Tenacious flower.
Tenacious.
Oh.
Desire.
Incongruent.
Incongruent. Climax.
Yeah, climax.
Yeah. Anxiety, it's my word. Sucks.
It's your word.
Sucks.
No. Embrace.
Embrace.
I noticed the different characters jump up and down and get happy depending on the different words you pick.
Crimson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
She's happy.
Graveyard.
Graveyard? I bet it's gonna make Yuri happy. Yeah. Vanilla.
Hello.
Oh, of course it's not Ski. Let's see.
You remembered all their names so fast.
Peaceful.
Yeah.
Intellectual.
Yeah.
Okay, what else? Kawaii. No.
Kawaii.
Oh, you want to do it?
Hi.
I know I do. Pave. Nightgown. Mouse. I like mouse.
I like that.
Of course you do.
Nibble.
Marshmallow. Oh, nibble.
Nibble.
Nibble. Let's see. Kitty.
Alright. Go for it.
What were you gonna do?
Kitty. I didn't even get to read all of them before you pick one. Entropy.
Doki Doki.
Yeah, do it.
Sunset.
Philosophy.
Or, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
One track mind. Let's see.
Oh, whatever.
Massacre and suicide.
Massacre.
These are pleasant words. Why did she like the word massacre?
Yuri has liked all the ones that are like dark.
Yeah. What about childhood?
Yandere.
You think she's a yandere? Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Effie.
Welcome, Yuri.
I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you.
It's a literature club, for fuck's sake.
Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. She's calling me stupid.
Pretty accurate.
Thanks, Yuri. I see why you like massacres and stuff now. You're just really passive-aggressive. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack.
Okay.
They already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Why would she say that?
Well, Sayori
She's the worst
is a loudmouth. She needs to keep her fucking mouth shut.
Last year, too. I don't know if you plan to come here just to hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Damn!
She got called out. Look at that face. She's fucking embarrassed.
Oh, yeah. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature!
Like, yeah, it counts. I'll count it.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you guys. Happy always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. I'll smooth busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. That's you. Why is that actually you?
But me saying that to her?
To me.
To you?
And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Effie can be good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
Fucking, you got called out.
What is it? Never mind. I already made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
Yeah, you dumb bitch.
I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation.
Yeah, no shit.
Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from me is a pleasant surprise.
Oh.
It'll make me happy no matter what.
Way to ask for it without asking for it. All the passiveness.
Is that so? This is
Yeah.
Japan. Like, forget. Yeah, I wouldn't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. She reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Short reads, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read.
How thoughtful.
And we could, you know, adjust it if you want.
Oh, no
Romantic.
way. Oh, yeah. Probably a murder book.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Jody, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. Why is she so backhanded?
I can't tell if she's trying to be nice or a bitch.
And either.
Pick one. Fucking Yuri. I don't know if I want to like you or like what.
I look forward to hearing what you. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance.
Probably because she was.
Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet.
That doesn't surprise me.
For her manga collection.
Probs.
I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more. But at the same time, I'd feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book.
Yeah, this is good.
Sorry. I was just spacing it out. Spotted this sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. Awkward. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
So bad. They're all bad at hiding this.
It's like we literally have talked for a day and now they're all in love with me. I love it. All the titty. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean,
just spit it out.
I just happened to buy 2 of them. Oh, I see.
That's bullshit.
There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go.
Just because you're too dumb to figure it out?
I'll definitely start reading it soon. I am the typical anime protagonist, and I can't choose any of this, so... Other than, like, massacre and suicide and whatever other stupid poem thing. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
It's gonna be fucked. I'm telling you right now. I feel like earlier in the game, when you pick the words, there's a reason, there's hints.
Yeah.
There's hints when each of them jumped up.
Right.
And the fact that she was getting excited at words like massacre makes me think.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah, foreshadowing.
That's so... What's it about anyway? Well... Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov.
The Russian last name, Markov. Or communist bloc last name, whatever.
There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Okay, we're already going in this direction.
Did I call it? I'm gonna be a little sad if I called it.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from an experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart.
Oh yeah, that's relatable.
That's kind of...
relatable, right?
Yeah, it's really relatable. That sounds like my life story.
So all your character is thinking about his titties right now.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Ah ha ha. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Effie? Or most people? Am I supposed to be?
I think she was hoping.
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy this kind of story, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems completely different.
For now.
It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective.
She's picturing you two, like, splashing around in everyone else's blood, right? Yeah, totally.
When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's. What?
That's a deep insight.
I mean, I kind of like that perspective, sure. But they make the protagonist likable for a reason, not really supposed to like the villains. Or is that just me?
Oh, you're doing it wrong.
Okay. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Good. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah. Well, that's true. In fact, might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? A moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I step into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah! Yeah? You sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. Not that I don't want you to. Something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. See. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. Glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just...
Getting fucking weird, Yuri.
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do?
Yeah, fucking stop it.
Wow, that sounds familiar. You used to say that to me all the time.
What's saying I'm sorry and your first words out of your mouth would be, oh, sorry. Very fucking Canadian. Stop.
I don't really mean to. Sorry.
Shut up.
I mean...
Yeah, good.
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yodi's and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. She timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Judy takes her left arm and holds the left side of her book between her thumb and forefinger. Look, we get a view of her.
Yeah, a different picture.
That's not just, you know...
Like, of the front.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, thank God.
Yeti takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before.
She doesn't mind. Look at her.
It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready?
Oh, look, her eye turned.
Turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right?
Smile.
I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Probably the least I can do. You've been so patient. Yeah. Thanks.
Oh, Awkward Simulator 3000.
We continue reading. You no longer ask me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own. Continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an exchange.
No one gets
My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her thumb. Under her own thumb. Ooh, poetic. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like, she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like you can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
Big words.
Yeah. I see. Back to it. Edie remains silent for a moment. Sophie, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing.
Fucked up. Look at her, she's playing with her hair, doing like the look away thing.
You... There. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone.
Good save.
I think it's about time we share today's problems with each other. Might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing your thought. Is that alright, Yuri? I feel kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my... Alright. I guess I'll do more reading. Or would you prefer I only read with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. Stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and stick it back in my bag. Don't use a bookmark.
Yeah, that's like no one remembers where the fuck they left off. Also, good save. Yuri has already totally forgot your fucking compliment that wasn't a compliment.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Coyote and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poem. Coyote is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can can already see Monica's handwriting from where I sit. Husky and Beauty reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first?
Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah.
I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. He's my good friend after all.
Good call.
This is a good poem, Effie. Are you sure it's your first time?
That's weird.
Phrasing.
Weird phrasing.
Of course. Not that good. Am I the kind of guy who be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. To be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, and that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you... I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room.
Don't be a dick about it.
Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? Like I said before, Effie, deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees my motive here. At least he's honest with himself. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her. Yeah.
Accurate.
And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay?
Thanks, dude.
How? Orgies? Giant orgies? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Using my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleep from my eyes.
Sleepy.
Oh, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could... Oh, if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Feel this, my soul. Especially that last line. That, speaks to me on a new level.
Sayori, this is just a guess, but do you wait until it's morning to write this? No, just a little bit. How does that work?
Inspiration strikes at weird times.
How do you not write something this morning, but then just a little bit write it this?
Gone.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me use a Kleenex.
Didn't you?
Use a Kleenex. Go get a Kleenex. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah.
You're being a real dick to Sayori.
I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. That's great, Sayori.
That's wonderful. So proud of you.
Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. I relate to that.
I know you do.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to now? Goody. As Yuri reads the poem, I noticed her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? She first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Yes, you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time. Really? Huh?
Amazing.
Yuri stares back at me Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. Just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. Traces her finger along the words of the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. Just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick it up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness. Yuri finds her train of thought. It's as if her demeanor totally changed. Stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can blame for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and by example and trying new things.
I'm not getting as many weird vibes from her now, but...
Yeah, no.
Not dismissing that yet.
I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that.
Too late.
Sorry.
Ah, spit it out.
It's fine.
Fucking
It's not
start
fine.
this shit.
No. It's like the people that post on Facebook like, oh, my day is so bad. I don't want to talk about it, though. Infuriating.
I unfriend them immediately.
I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. She smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. Must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have was time. The last yet to be replaced by the sixth view of the field. I bathe?
That's bathe.
Okay. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
I don't know if there's anything I should be pulling from this, or if this is just insight into their character.
I don't know. I feel like all of these poems mean something, but I'm not sure. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What?
Yeah, really.
I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
You fucking hurt me.
That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Seems everyone else's probably.
Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. It's our first time sharing. I wanted to write something a little more mild. Oh.
Now I'm getting the weird vibes.
Okay, Yuri. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you in a ghost, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Effie. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. I'm gonna get really Englishy. I'm ready.
You're ready, I'm not.
clinging in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past.
Damn it.
And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? Nothing, really. Yours is impressive too, so... Nah.
Are we ever gonna get to see our own?
No, I don't think we even, like, wrote an actual poem.
Picked words.
Yeah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. Think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Effie.
Oh, thanks.
Why for me? You met me yesterday.
Nah, man. Just go with it. It's for us.
Cool. Who should I show my poem to now? Natsuki or Monica? I don't want to do Natsuki because you already said she would be biased.
Yeah.
Did I am ready for you and your bowl. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
Fuck you.
That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste? You want to get smacked? I'll pass. Bye.
So disappointed. Damn.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine.
That was quick.
Blushing. Then do it.
Fine.
Not that you'll like it. Bye. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can speak, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it.
I feel like this is just insight into their characters.
Damn, okay. That was very insightful, Natsuki. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. People don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves?
You're right.
Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Oh, that's kind of cute, actually.
Yeah, in a weird way, yeah. I agree with her.
I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay.
Yeah, actually smiling at us, holy fuck.
Happy for what happened.
Did it. We beat the game.
We broke the tsundere. Like, I set up a rhyme... Oh, like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did... I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro.
Oh, well, there's a fucking...
She has a snaggletooth. It's the tsundere snaggletooth, alright? I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Good call.
Who should I show my poem to next? I wonder.
Just go with it. Programmed.
Hi, Effie. Having a good time so far? She's really not my type. Like, no offense.
What do you mean by that? Outgoing and happy? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Like, glad to be here and alive?
Good. Glad to hear it. Yeah. Exactly. How can you be this happy in high school? It's unnatural.
'Cause you're a sociopath.
By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the pup, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Effie. I'm a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Effie. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. Really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. Everyone does.
Everyone basically was just like, wow, I didn't know you could think. That's everyone's reaction.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. Oh, I like that. Set the bar low for yourself, and then when you do anything, remotely good or interesting, people are blown away.
Hey, I did it all through high school, and I got all the compliments.
That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Like Sayori, he likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively.
I think that's why that might have something to do with the characters being happy when we pick certain words.
Oh yeah.
It might, or that was insight in the game.
Sure, we'll see. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
I keep pulling you over because you keep pulling it out.
Because I'm trying to be straight. This is what happens when you try to conform me.
You don't know how to be straight.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about that.
You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. Sure, I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Yeah, I do. How do you think I'm gonna get laid, Monica?
Right. Hey, Monica.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. I sound pretty confident for someone who could not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, hers is long. Hole in wall. Couldn't have been me. See the directions spackled roots. Noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. Too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was...
That's interesting. I don't know what to take from that at all.
What do you think? Very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have an emphasis on timing between words and lines. More out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany.
Oh.
It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany?
Me and you.
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Oh, thanks. I needed it.
Thanks, Monica.
Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point.
Alright.
If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Ew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Because if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all.
What?
I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Look at this language. Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk.
Well, they're polar opposites too.
Yeah.
Writing stuff.
And personality.
Yeah.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? You completely missed the symbolism or something? Clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say?
There's no fucking winning with her.
You just assumed it, you know? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. I think that's a bad way to ask for feedback.
Yeah, it's a really bad way to ask for feedback.
People did, by the way. I already liked it. And Effie did too. Oh god, don't pull me into this knot. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet.
Way to shut her the fuck down.
Wow. That was kind of bitchy, Yuri. And Effie liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Oh, fucking A. God damn it.
We're gonna have a bitch fight in here pretty soon. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to press our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Effie Oh, I couldn't even say my own name. Maybe you're just jealous that Effie appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? You that full of yourself?
Gosh.
If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cute. Oh, this is great.
Called her out.
This is going great. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Effie started showing up. Oh, damn.
Fuck.
Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you.
Just both yelling.
I don't like fighting, guys.
We know, Sayori. We know.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Effie. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could just get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? That one is on you, my dude.
I know, I'm just sighing.
Meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Effie. Well, wait. There's a reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. The only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is the only Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it is also a waste.
It's just work.
You understand that, right, Effie? Well... Great.
You're fucked. You're fucked as well.
How did I get dragged into this in the first place?
You showed up.
It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Of course, that's going to be... Natsuki, Yori, help me, Sayori.
This is actually a hard choice. Help me, Sayori.
Help me, Sayori it is then.
Yep.
Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. Instead, I turn to Yori. Yori. Oh, she won't look at me either. Great. But Yori's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to you. To her, sorry. Sayori! Yeah, everyone's fighting. It's making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Effie. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. You would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place.
We should have went with you.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? I kind of like Natsuki. I kind of like this tune, did I? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. Of course you do.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the girl from Mean Girls. Remember in middle school when life is just butterflies and sunshine? That's her. My friends are wonderful people. I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head.
Oh, good save.
Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because... well... also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Okay. Thanks, Sayori. We needed to know that. Big and beautiful. Okay. You look so embarrassed.
I know. What the fuck, dude? Why?
Sayori! Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
Gee, I wonder why.
That's what you get when you let someone stupid interject. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. This is why Sayori is vice president, whispered to Monica. Nods in return. To be honest, I might have come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. President, that's kind of embarrassing. Not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that.
Yeah.
Or you could say she's a dumb bitch. Whatever works.
I mean, both are true.
She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
Yeah, weirdly.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes the two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot.
Aww. So cute.
Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. Only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun!
Cool.
Well, I say it was worth it.
Yeah?
It was alright. Well, mostly. Effie, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It's a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a lot more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can do a better job impressing those I want to impress.
Oh, well.
I nod to myself with newfound determination. Effie, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Heh. Sayori beams at me. It really has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, tell what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. That kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them.
That's dumb.
I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. You know, Effie, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest.
Aww.
And I think everyone really likes you too.
Yeah, so do I, in a weird way.
In a really weird way.
Yeah.
That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It's like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Orgies!
Oh my god, why?
We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder.
There.
I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay! Yeah, let's do this.
I don't know where this is going so far, but I'm really thinking you're supposed to impress one of them.
I don't know which one.
Yeah, we gotta pick one. Try to use the right word.
Yeah.
Impress.
Alright. Well, if you liked that video, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment on what you would like to see us do next.
As always, make sure to check us out on Patreon for cool upcoming merch, as well as a lot of Patreon, subscriber, patron, whatever, exclusives.
We have a lot of cool stuff coming out, so stay tuned, and we'll see you next video.
Hey, thanks. Bye.
Bye!